Folks, come here. Come here. Have a seat. We have to have a conversation about the Kansas City Chiefs. Folks, the Kansas City Chiefs are in a world of trouble. On Sunday, the Chiefs lost to the Broncos 22-19 on a Will Lutz last-second field goal. And right now, the Chiefs are third in the AFC West. They're 3.5 games out of the division and 2 games out of the last wild card spot. If the season ended today, the Kansas City Chiefs are not even in the playoffs. And you would have to think at this point that their chances of winning the AFC West are pretty much shot, as right now they have a 10% chance to win the division. And the main thing of the Chiefs so far this year has been close games. The games that the Chiefs usually win in the last couple of years or so, they're not winning those games this year. Last year, the Chiefs were 11-0 in games decided by one score. This year, the Chiefs are 0-5. And when you look at the AFC playoff picture, right now, the AFC playoff picture in order has Denver, New England, Indianapolis, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, the Chargers, and Jacksonville. And on top of that, Denver, Buffalo, the Chargers, and Jacksonville all have head-to-head tiebreakers over the Chiefs. And then Kansas City has a matchup on Sunday against the Indianapolis Colts. Folks, this is a must-win game for the Chiefs on Sunday. If they lose on Sunday against the Indianapolis Colts, I think we might have to call it a season for the Chiefs. I don't want to. I really don't like picking against them. But if they lose on Sunday to Indy, I think that's it. I think that's it. If I were a Chiefs fan and they lose on Sunday, honestly, folks, I would have to start thinking about 2026. Because when we get later into mid-December and we're thinking about playoff spots, for the Chiefs to make the playoffs, number one, obviously, they're going to have to win out. And number two, they're going to need a lot of help. And that's not even factoring in that they play the Texans in a couple of weeks, which, by the way, are actually ahead of the Chiefs in conference standings because they have the better conference win percentage. Now, listen, like I said multiple times, I am not doubting the Chiefs. As long as they have 15 on that field, they have a shot. And if they get into the playoffs, I think they're going to be just as dangerous as anybody. But let me tell you guys a little story right quick. So to the 4 of you who actually watch my videos, you guys may know that I also do WNBA coverage. And for those of you who might not follow the WNBA closely, here's a little story for you. So in the W this year, the Las Vegas Aces were a team where halfway into the W season, they were 2 games below 500, and they were a 9th seed. And had the season ended in July, they wouldn't have even been in the playoffs. And then they go out and they get destroyed by the Minnesota Lynx by 53 points in a nationally televised game. And then what happened after that? The Aces closed the season on a 16-game winning streak. They go from a 9th seed to a 2 seed, and they go on to win the WNBA championship. I say that to say this. I've seen a massive comeback earlier this year with the Aces. So I think it's possible that Kansas City can come back and find their way into the playoffs. But man, they got to get it going. They got to get it going because right now it is not looking good for Kansas City. They got to win on Sunday, folks, because if they lose, I don't know. So do you guys still trust the Chiefs to make the playoffs, or do you think the Chiefs might be cooked? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Click that notification bell to be notified of when I post again. And also follow me on Twitter and on Bluesky at CW Talk Sports. That's CWTALKS Sports. And I will see y'all the next time. Peace.